Hello, everybody. We're going to start our checkerboard today. We're going to take this a little bit slower, I think, than some of the other lessons we've had. I think some parts will be a little bit more complicated, so we're going to break it up a little bit more. Hopefully make it a little bit easier for everyone to get done. So let's get started. Let's go up to create a new design first. And then when this opens up, we're going to start by, once again, changing the file name. What we're going to change the file name to is Checkerboard. And dash, and then you can put your name. All right, there we go. Then we're going to go down and edit our grid again. We want to be working with inches. So we're going to change this to inches. From there, we are going to change the distance, 10 by 10 again, and then update grid. Now, when we have this done and our grid's a little bit bigger, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop our ruler. So just click on the ruler, drag it somewhere kind of over in the corner here, and drop it down. Remember, we have our x-axis and our y-axis we're going to be working with, and this is an important tool to help us get everything right. From there, we're going to drag out a box. And with that box, we're then going to change the dimensions. The width on this is going to be a 1/2 inch or 0.5. The depth is going to be a 1/2 inch or 0.5. And the height is going to be 0.25. Right. Now, once we have that done, we're going to take this little box here and we are going to zero it to our point of origin. So once again, we can start with our x-axis, make this a 0. That brings it over. And then our y-axis and make it a 0. All right. So we have our first box completed. And this is going to be a little bit different when we create our checkerboard. There's going to be spaces missing. And why that's going to be is we are going to use the laser cutter to vector cut this in place, which it just cuts with a line. And in order to do that, we're going to have to design this a little bit differently. So it won't look 100% like a checkerboard when we're done. But when we send it over to the laser cutter, it will cut out like a checkerboard. So with that being said, let's get this next part done. We're going to click on our block once again. We're going to copy it and we're going to paste it. Now we want to keep our y-axis at 0. We're going to go over this 1/4 inch right here. If you see, the green arrow turns red, and that's the one we want to change. So we're going to change this to 1. That's going to leave a 1/2 inch gap between. We're going to paste another one, and this is going to change to 2 inches. And then we need one more. And that will change to 3 inches. All right, so those numbers are pretty easy to work with. And what we've done here is we've left these spaces where if these are the red parts of the checkerboard, these will become the black parts of the checkerboard when we go to cut it out. So now we have our 4 blocks. We're going to group these together. Once again, remember, left click, drag, hold it open, release. And then we're going to go up to group, which is up here again. You can see where the finger's pointing. And click on that. And now they're all one object. So now we're going to copy this. We're going to paste this. All right. And then this time, we're going to change the y-axis. The y-axis has been at 0 over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on that. And we're going to change that to 0.5. Then from there, we're going to change the x-axis to 0.5 as well. So again, if you see where I put it, it turns that red, make that 0.5. And now, if you use your imagination, where all these openings are would be the black portions of the checkerboard. And then we have the red portions of the checkerboard right there. We're going to stop here today. All right. I want to make sure you guys have the ability to get this done and keep up with it. So have a good day. Enjoy your weekend if you're getting this on Friday. And we'll see you on the next video where we'll expand this out to create the rest of the checkerboard. Have a great day.